We're going to make sure you learn today. So in having this information, having these type of discussions, tell us about you going to learn today and what exactly you want to accomplish with your entity.
Oh man, I'm trying to bring everybody in the fold. I want You Gonna Learn Today to be in the mouth, in the household of every American, and then I want it to spread across the blue planet, because I tried to make the company name the Blue Planet Solution, but the name was taken, so I couldn't use that. And the only reason I wanted to name it that is because I didn't want to target one group. I wanted to target everybody on this planet. Every single body would be a target of my advertising. And we're just trying to build up each community and give people awareness, bring self-love, take away that self-hate. We are here to uplift the community and just do more than give jobs. We're connecting families. We're raising children. We are doing things that we need in the community that's not here. We need to learn how to market to our people. We need to learn the power of credit. We need to learn economics. It's a lot of things that You Gonna Learn is bringing to the table, and all I need is a team of people to help me push it. Like, we got a clothing line, like it's a sweatsuit. I got shirts, hats, book bags. We got things that can generate money, and it can sustain our life, and we can grow. Okay, I see your shirt. See, it's all about support, y'all. We need to support each other, because if we don't support ourselves, who do we think gonna support us?
Which goes back to what I said earlier. Biblical lesson. Do not put somebody in control of your nation that's from outside of your nation, because they will not look out for you. They'll look out for their own people first. And even in the lesson, their own people first.
Now, what about that, since you brought up that and you're talking about religious, that different yoke. What's up with that? Break that down for me.
What do you mean?
When they say don't marry or don't associate somebody from a different yoke.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Even if it's your people?
Yeah.
So if it's a black man that looks like you and he don't have the same religion, you can't mess with him?
I don't believe in that.
Wait.
Because that's two different questions.
Yeah, it is.
That's two different questions.
It's about marriage, and the other one's about...
Well, it's about religion.
Oh, no.
Religion says you cannot be with someone of a different yoke. You cannot.
But yoke is not religion. That's something different.
That's an ideology.
I mean faith. No. Different yoke does not mean faith, though.
Okay, so you think the Nation of Islam...
I would marry a Muslim if I had the chance.
Do you think...
I love Muslim women.
Wait. Do you
Shout out to the Muslim women. I love Muslim women.
Do you think the Nation of Islam...
Shout out to my lady, but in disrespect.
Do you think the Nation of Islam would open up something with a Christian brother?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Look at what Reza Islam's doing.
What is he doing?
Reza Islam goes and connecting branches all over to promote unity.
But he's not he's not teaming up with a Christian to push that brand. He's connected.
What brand? The Nation? He's the brand he's pushing is unity.
He's not going. I don't know the brother too well. I met him once. Right? I met the brother once, had a conversation with him. He's a deep brother. But what I'm saying is, he's solo. And if he go on a Christian platform, that's not him contracting with them to say, I'm going to get you money and you give me money. He's not contracting with...
He is trying to do that. He's pushing unity. He's not pushing faith. And that's the problem that I have with a lot of our people. We use faith to divide ourselves rather than use faith to unify ourselves.
Yeah, but that's what I was talking about, that yoke.
But the yoke is not the faith.
The yoke is the faith.
No, it's not.
What is the yoke?
Because even I'll
What is the yoke?
I'll give you the same verse. I mean, the same idea with a different verse.
No, give me that verse too, so I can understand that.
It says like you have to be on meet with the person that you're with. Meet means like even. The yoke is like even. It's like you have to be on the same accord. Now, can a person be Christian and marry? Okay, nah. You want to get funky with it? I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay. Nah, fuck that. Here we go. Nah. We gonna do some shit. Nah. Okay, let's go. Is a Muslim a Christian?
I believe. Well,
Yes or no? Is a Muslim a Christian?
They follow Christ.
Okay, so then a Muslim can marry a Christian. So that nullifies your question.
That does not. No, they cannot.
Yes, they can.
That is against their religion.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So now let's take it one step further. Can a Baptist marry a Pentecostal?
I don't know. I don't know too much about them religions. But I do know.
But wait.
It says. Well, let's find a true Baptist or a true Jewish person and ask them, can you marry a Muslim in your religion? Is it okay for you to marry someone of a different faith?
It is. It's not accepted though.
There you go. Then it's not.
but
if it's not accepted, it's not.
But that doesn't matter. It can happen.
Anything
and it
can
does
happen.
Because if you look, listen. If you look at there's levels of acceptance and understanding. So in the Torah, a man can have a Jewish wife. He can have more than one wife. And he can also have concubines. Now, if he has children with a concubine, they're not equal to the children he had with his wife. But if a man was sterile, the woman was sterile, but he had children with his concubine, that child inherits his nation. So it doesn't matter. What you're saying is illogical, because I've seen Christians marry Muslims. I've seen it. I've been to the weddings. I don't give a fuck if people say, well, they're Muslim, you shouldn't be married. It doesn't matter.
I've seen Muslims eat pork. I've seen Christians eat pork, but if the Bible tell them not to, the Quran tell them not to.
And guess what?
You're going against your belief.
And guess what? Ain't that a bitch? So what you saying? So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
it doesn't matter.
It does.
It does not matter.
Because we're talking about the belief.
We sin every day. Every single day, whether we know it or don't. And if I'm going to be hung up over, like my man Mike, shout out to my man Mike. If Mike marry a Chinese woman, like marrying an old fucking Chinese chick, I'm be mad, and I'm gonna get mad at him, and that stops forward progression. That's a problem. But the better question to what you're asking is a question that they had on Facebook for a while ago, which was, if a man marries a woman outside of his race, can he be pro his race? See, that's different. That's something that's a debate. But yoke in religion, no. Because half of the people don't understand we all believe in the same shit and we just do it wrong. A lot of other people believe that they're more connected to the Most High than others, and that's gang mentality. Other bunch of people believe that I should give all my money to somebody, and we had these mega churches, and the mega church pastors don't even believe in the stuff that they preach. So, when it comes to religion, the definition of religion has nothing to do with God. The definition of religion is your everyday lifestyle in a consistent pattern. So when Nas said my religion is reefer, he smoke every day, that's religion. If your religion is wait. No, I'm telling you what the definition is. You can give me your opinion.
Give me your definition.
No, I'm giving you the definition.
Give me the definition.
The definition of religion is anything that you do in your life consistently on a daily basis.
No.
That is.
No.
Faith is something that you do religiously.
A religion is a group of people with the same belief system. That's the definition of religion. Then let's look it up right now.
Wait. Then the mob is religion.
True. Hey, we going by the definition. Mike, can you look up that definition?
The belief in and worship of a superhuman control power, especially a person, God, or gods.
And that's what's that word?
Religion.
And that's from what dictionary and what year was it published? Because the words have changed throughout the definition. Because when you look up in the dictionary, 1655 Webster's, it says an American is a darker skin a native of the American continent, now called Negro. And if you look at American in the definition, 1980s and on, it says a person that was born in the continent of America. So I don't give a fuck about that.
Ooh.
Things change.
Hey, all right, well, the word nice used to be foolish. So
you're right.
You're right.
True. So look, but it's all in context.
Yeah, but when we say
right.
the word, we talking about the definition that we can read.
So you're talking about today's definition. So today's definition has turned religion into, yes, your belief in God. But guess what? That makes everything a religion, not just if you're Muslim or Christian or Buddhist or whatever. There's a religion called greed. They have a church. Wait. The dollar sign is their God. Porn is a religion.
I ain't taking it from that.
Mother effing, you get.
I'm just
what was
giving
it? Backtail 3.
I'm just.
You just gave sacrifice to your God.
I'm just giving.
So that's what I'm saying.
There's other synonyms for religion. Faith, which you said.
Well, he said faith is something different. He was going to give faith a totally another definition. He separated them two totally.
Faith, belief, divinity, worship, creed, teaching, doctrine.
That's everything. That's everything. What else is there, son? It ain't nothing else. That's everything.
Yep.
So, like I said, it's just a group of people with the same belief system.
It's funny how you called me as if you knew I was over here.
Yeah.
Michael Bradley always on the education.
But see, that's the deep thing about you gonna learn today, because every day we always have something to learn.
Every day I learn something new.
And this is why I envy African society. Not today, because like I said, you got Chinese people and Arabs going through Africa, destroying the continent even more.
How do we build a bridge with them?
I don't care.
Whoa.
Not yet.
No. What's the name of that company you said you wanted to build? What's the name of it? Blue Planet what?
Solution.
Yeah, somebody got it.
Yeah, somebody got it. I was thinking about going with the new Blue Planet Solutions, but
Blue Planet World Solution.
That's not out?
No.
Ooh.
So let's get back.
Transparent credit repair.
Let's get back. What were we talking about again? Because y'all threw me off.
He
just threw us off.
That was a good one, though. I like it. He took me back.
but even with, like I said, African society. When the Greeks stole African and Egyptian knowledge, they had colleges. Now, to go back to my point, what's the definition of a college?
Educational institution.
Okay, and that's not what college was back then.
What was it?
What we're doing right now. This was called college.
Because
people learn.
We considered an educational institution. Why do you think I have a show called Debatecation? Because debate brings forth education. You put the two together, you can do that in any setting.
Right. But that's what college was. College is what Socrates and Plato and Aristophanes and them did. They would sit down and the philosophers used to debate and talk. But see, nowadays people don't debate, they just argue, want to be right. Back then, debaters talked and conferred information to see not who was right and who was wrong, but to invoke train of thought. Like I said, I think like the conscious community is full of shit, because all they do is argue. Well, me and you can raise our voices, but you my brother and we love each other at the end of the day, so there's no hate there.
It's always, and that's what people need to understand with the conscious community. See, they woke, but they not orientated. You know when you wake up,
I think we have
you could be woke, but you're not orientated yet.
Yeah.
You ain't ready to just get up and go. You got to get yourself orientated. So there's a lot of people in the conscious community that's woke, but they're not orientated, ready to go.
Okay, so let's go back to what I'm saying. College was when a bunch of men or philosophers or people would get together and talk about things that's going on and give their spiel on it, and then it was like, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. We're going to study that for a week and then come back and talk again. In the Bible, they talk about the college of faith. That's when the prophets would go, and people who wanted to follow the prophets, because not everybody wanted to be a prophet or were called to be prophets. People would come and go to the whatever prophets were at, and they would sit and talk faith, creation, and things like that. And they would ask questions and they would debate. But at the end of the day, the faith won overall. Unity is the faith that people of color don't have. And the reason why is because there's too many families in the people of color community where people don't talk over the dumbest shit. And then, I don't like his wife. I'm not going over their house. But family is the faith. that you're supposed to keep present. He married a white girl, I ain't going to his house. He Muslim, I'm Christian, I'm not going to his house. He like red wallpaper, I like white wallpaper. I don't even like wallpaper.
That yoke I be talking about that I don't agree with.
But see, that yoke isn't religion.
It's their ideology.
Exactly.
And
it's
that's
a state
what
of
the
mind.
yoke was talking about. Don't bring somebody with the different yoke into your house or into your fold or any of that. When I say yoke, I wasn't just talking about marriage. I'm talking about everything.
I agree with it. Let me tell you why I agree with it. Because, okay, we're businessmen.
Mm-hmm.
Fatty's Place, the home of promotion, marketing, and placement. Transparent Credit Repair, the home of credit, financial literacy, and business development. Heritage Hip Hop, business vision, artist critique, personal development. You gonna learn today community upliftment through media, art, dialogue, and debate. So we have the same yoke. Now, if somebody came in here and was like, I want to start a business with y'all. Word is born, I want to sell dildos. That shit don't work with us. So you're not evenly yoked, so you can't work together.
Why not?
I would actually.
Word up, word is
I
born.
would actually rather somebody.
Why not?
No. That does not go together. They can say, I got my credit done, check him out. But you're not going to the dick conference. You talk about some, yo, you about to they talk about, yo, what is going, your credit right?
You know what I would do? You know what I would do? If somebody who, anybody out there, I do vendor-thons, I do vendor mixers. If you have pleasure, if you want a pleasure party,
Yeah.
I'll promote your pleasure party for you.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Believe it or not.
But you talking about yoking. That's not something
I will partner up with
you
them.
can promote that, but that's not something that I would go, me personally, go in business with. Just like the business of murder. I'm not going to promote heritage hip hop with something that has to do with murdering people. Like if Martin Shkreli wasn't in jail and he had his business and he came to us and even if he had the bread, I'm going to say no, because I don't believe in giving my time, invest myself or my brand in somebody who makes money off the death of people.
Well, what about a movie that promotes death? That's the same thing. And you are not going to tell me if a movie came out and they killed a couple of people, you're going to say, no, do not put heritage hip hop in that brand.
I would not do that, and I'm going to tell you why.
You would not do what?
Because the yoke that we would be in is media. And in media, I want my brand to be seen to show the human value and the education and knowledgeability of a person that does such things. So then we can get to the bottom of why they were inspired to do that. Me, I'm a psychologist at heart. So when people talk about death, murder, and things like that, I'm intrigued because part of my life went a certain way and it changed. And I want to know, did they change into that, or is that their initial thing? Because understanding a person, that's where you get to know the yoke. What you're talking about and what a lot of people are doing, I'm not saying you're wrong to do this, but this is what life is to a lot of people. We go off of experience. And the way a person touches you, physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, you're going to have an idea or an opinion of that person. Me, I think there's more behind people than what they show, and that's why I would like to sit down and talk with people. So that's why I think you're going to learn today is so important, because if not people knowing about the brand is powerful, but if not people knowing about the brand, I don't think the brand will fully enrich the people the way they need it to. Because if not known and unknown, how could you ever really figure out what it is that you may need if you're never taught?